Welcome to my backyard garden. Today the season is wrapping up, coming to a close, the growing season that is. I'm going to clear out my green bean bed. I just want a quick video on what I do, 2 key steps that I take to get a really good bean harvest. It could be green beans, yellow beans, whatever you're growing. But there's 2 key things to do. First of all, plant these really close together. I've done 3 inches apart. You can do 2 inches apart if you want to. I've seen that on some of the packaging where you can grow them as close as 2 inches apart. So that's the first thing. Second thing is pick them over a period of time. So I like my green beans to get big. That's one way I can get a good harvest. And when I talk about a good harvest, I mean, 10, 15, 20 pounds out of a 20-foot bed, which is what I have here. So when they're ready to pick, I'll pick them, and I get probably half of what I'm going to get out of my harvest, my first picking. Then every 5 days I continue to go back and pick. And I only pick the ones that are ready to go, because you're going to have a lot of beans that aren't ready to be picked. They're just starting to form. Like that little bitty one right there. So I don't bother with those. I'm going to let them take their time and develop. So that's the other thing. So I pick them every 5 days. I'll go through 3, 4, 5 pickings. This is what I'm on now. I'm on my 4th picking. Pull the plants out on the last one and throw them out and clear the bed, no matter what's left. So I've still got some of these small ones left over, but most of these are big ones ready to pick, ready to go in and get washed up and canned. And a couple other things real quick. When you pick them over a period of time like this, they'll keep in the refrigerator for 2 or 3 weeks while you're going through the process of this. So you don't want to, if you're canning, you don't want to go through that process every few days of canning just a few quarts of green beans. So I keep them in the fridge in a little plastic grocery bag. Don't seal it up. I don't seal it up. That way the moisture gets to evaporate. They have a tendency to sweat a little bit. And so you don't want that closed bag with those beans being moist in there. They'll go bad, and you don't want that. So just save them in the fridge a couple weeks, and they'll be fine in there. Then you can can them or blanch them and freeze them. Alright, hope that was helpful. If you like the video, give it a like if you would. Leave your comments and questions below. Share this with your friends. Subscribe to my channel, and ring that bell to get notified of my future videos. Back soon with more stuff. Bye.